Hello again, everyone. Marcus here. I review stuff today. I'm reviewing the song No Puedo Verme Más by La Máquina de Hacer Pájaros, the bird making machine. Before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and translate this page. It did offer me a translation, so I'm going to take it. Probably not the best translation in the world because, it's translating the bird making machine or the machine that makes birds to just the birds machine, which, is probably fine. But anyway, this is going to be the second song that I've heard from this band. The first being Hypercondombe, something like that. Great song, by the way. It is in my regular rotation. I don't speak Spanish, so my pronunciations aren't always there, and sometimes I forget. So, but yeah, great song. I've really enjoyed what I've heard from like Charlie Garcia in general, right? And this is another Charlie Garcia project. So definitely looking forward to this one. This request comes to you from a longtime subscriber and friend of the channel, Buff Malibu. Buff Malibu has never strayed us wrong so far as requests go. So I pretty much guarantee this one's going to be funky and groovy and fun to listen to. So with all that said, hey, let's jump right in. Again, no puedo verme más. La Máquina de Hacer Pájaros. Here we go.
Necesito verme asustado.
Yeah, man, that was fast and furious. That was a fun song. I think one thing that I always come back to when it comes to like Charlie Garcia songs is I feel like the bass is always just super funky, groovy, and kind of keeps me grounded throughout the song. So I feel like that definitely held true here in this song. I will say that this one was maybe a little bit harder to get into than I think some of the other songs I've heard from Charlie Garcia and his, varying projects, just because of the sort of interesting time signatures and things like that. But definitely still enjoyed it. So let's break it down piece by piece, like we always do, of course, starting with those lyrics. Again, this is just like Firefox translating this page for me, so don't know how accurate it is, but we'll at least try to go through it and see if we can maybe get all right, let's try to refresh the page first. See if we can get any meaning from this page at all. So any meaning from these lyrics. So all right, apparently Genius does not want me to translate this page, which is funny because I was translating it earlier and it was just fine. Let's try one more time. Spanish, English, translate. Maybe if we go really slow. Yeah, there we go. All right. I can't see myself. Damn it. All right. Well, we're just gonna do this instead. We're going to just look at it in Spanish, I suppose. I wonder, since I'm scrolled down now, if I can translate it now, or will it? I can't see myself. Face of fear. He said to the costume, I need to look scared. I can't see myself. No makeup for those who don't see. His reflection nowhere. I can't see myself. The guitar boy yelled, I need to turn black. I can't see myself. His mom cries and calls the doctor to save him from hell. I can't see myself. You can't see me. How many mirrors in this place? They continually unsect mind. I can't see you. There's a friend crying until I was like, I can't see myself. I really don't know what this one could be about, because one, I don't know if the translation is like fully accurate, and then two, just it doesn't seem to really, with the translation that I have, doesn't seem to make a whole lot of sense. I'm wondering if it is maybe about. I wonder if maybe unsect mind is supposed to be like insect mind, but essentially like someone. Like being transformed, like a Kafka-esque transformation, sort of like body dysmorphia. I mean, I don't know. I truly don't. So, yeah, lyrically, I won't even read it because I just don't know if I'm reading anything that is properly translated or that potentially makes any sense. So, with that said, instrumentally, vocally, I'll start with the vocals because I feel like I always like the vocals in a Charlie Garcia song, and I think it's him singing, and obviously correct me if I'm wrong. But he just has this great voice for like rock and roll, and the style of music that he makes. I feel like his voice is always well placed and well utilized throughout the song. So great vocal performance here as far as instrumentation goes. Again, that bass I think just drives it for me. I think if I had to like pick out one element that is really like the standout and it's going to keep me coming back for more in this particular song, it's that bass. But also some great guitar work. I think especially at the beginning, I was kind of grooving out with that guitar, and you got sort of flashes of it throughout the song. Honestly, the style kind of reminded me of a mix between like Rush and like Cassiopeia, which I see this came out in 1976. I'm not sure if that's accurate, but like I'm assuming they came before. I don't know how, what years Rush or Cassiopeia were active or are active or what have you, but like I want to say these guys came first, and so I wonder, who influenced who, or were they both influenced by like a broader, a larger influence, before that came before. But yeah, I get notes of Rush in here. I get notes of Cassiopeia, especially with that keyboard, and the bass is mentioned. But yeah, excellent drumming as well. Kind of a little bit hectic, right? Throughout, but I think that is owed to those kind of weird time signatures. I think, and if there's one thing that maybe detracts from this song for me a little bit, it is those weird time signatures. I think that's just one of those things that I kind of have to get used to because I probably haven't listened to a whole lot of music that kind of messes with time signatures, right? So I think to my ear, I would almost prefer something a little bit more straightforward and standard. But regardless, I think it was still a fun song to listen to. I think it was instrumentally well performed, well put together, and vocally it sounded great. So 2 big thumbs up from me. As far as replay value goes, I think this one is definitely going to make the playlist. Again, a lot of the Charlie Garcia songs I've heard have made the playlist, and I really enjoy them, and they're on my regular rotation, like Hyper Condombe is on there, and so I think this one's also going to make it. I don't know if I listen to it all the time because, again, those weird time signatures are going to take some getting used to for me, but hey, I still really enjoyed it, so I'm going to give it a thumb up for replay value. Overall, a great song and another great request from Buff Malibu. Thank you so much for your request. As always, if you enjoyed the music as much as I did, go support the artists. Go listen to their music wherever you can. And if you like what you saw here on the channel today, consider supporting the channel. Like and subscribe and comment with your requests, because I'm always taking those. And you can even check the description if you'd like to follow me on Twitch, TikTok, or Instagram. I will tell you, I'm most active on Instagram. So if you want to see anything from me, that's probably the place to go. Other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed the video, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.